Hey, I'm gonna show you my go-to makeup look step by step. So for starters, I usually start with the Ashes Color lip gloss and I just go in and just like dab it on my lips. After that, I go in with the Ashes 24 Hours Super Lock Clear Brow Setting Gel because I usually start with my eyebrows and I just kind of like shape them up. Next, I grab the other end of a brush and I kind of use it to kind of like pat the product in. Then I go in with a rose leaf soup powder and I just use it to kind of create a base for when I want to actually draw my eyebrows. Moving on, I grab my Davis brown lip pencil in number 18 and I use it to kind of like shape my eyebrows. So I usually experiment a lot with my eyebrows. Sometimes I shave them, sometimes I don't. Then I just begin to fill them in using brush-like strokes with my Davis Brown number 18. Just fill them in. Also, I usually grab like an old mascara wand or maybe even a spoolie and just comb out the front parts so that they can have a bit of a natural look. Alright, next I usually go in with a matte sleek foundation in the shade 108 medium and I use it to kind of like clean up my eyebrows and basically have them be in the shape that I want. Then I just blend that out with this kind of like concealer brush. I try to use a very precise brush for this step, Now moving on to eyes, I usually grab the Ashes loose powder and I basically use it as like the starter for my eyeshadow base. Up next, I just grab my matte sleek foundation and I just rub it in. So I'm still building up my eyeshadow base, but like basically I blend it out with a little blender. Blend. After that, I just grab my rose leaf again and I love this powder. You'll see her appearing time and time again, but I feel like she's such a staple and just does the job. Still on the base, I'm gonna grab this brown from the Ashes eyeshadow and highlight palette and just apply it all over the lid. Okay, mostly focusing on the outsides and like the top, just to give the eye a bit of shape. Then for the start of the show, I'm gonna grab this little pink and you can tell that I love use it and it's my go-to color because of how much it's about to literally end. So I use it every single day and just like it's so cute. Yep. After that, I go in with the Sun Bronzing Powder by Romantic Flower because I love an inner corner moment and I just feel like this little like bronzing powder does such a perfect job. Now for the fun part, I go in with my extra curl eyeliner. I just love eyeliner. I feel like it changes the whole look. Then after that, I go in with this very, very old mascara that is just perfect and it's so good and I feel like it just makes my eyelashes so long and so thick and super cute. let's get into the rest of my face, and I'll just grab the Ashes loose powder once again and use it as base for like my foundation. Then I'll grab this brown from this amazing palette and use it as my contour. So I'm also experimenting with my contour because I don't have like an actual contour, neither do I have bronzer, but I just like how it makes my nose look kind of, you know, skinny, but I usually do blush before I do my foundation, so I just go in with a blush, making sure it's very near to like my eyes so that I can just have like a lifted look. Grabbing my matte sleek foundation, I just do my under eyes, and then I also try to kind of like clean the area under my eyeliner. And when it comes to this part, I usually try to do a little bit because I don't want to have a full face. Like I'm not going for like full coverage, I'm going for like, you know, brightening some areas. And I like to do this little line thing because I feel like it gives my face a little bit of shape and a little bit of like some contour, I'd like to think. And then I also like to do my nose because I like having a little bit of a button nose. Yep. And then I just blend that out, blend. Time for the rose leaf powder to do its appearance once again, and I just use it to kind of like lock in the concealer and just make sure I don't get any creases after like my whole makeup sets. Grabbing my mascara once again, I just go in and do my lower lashes because I feel like doing this after your concealer just makes the lower lashes kind of pop and cute. And I also grab the sun bronzing powder once again because I like to highlight my nose, and I just kind of like blend it to make sure it looks a bit natural too. And now we are getting into the lips. I usually start by cleaning that up, and of course the rose leaf will make its appearance once again. And thank you so much for no, I'm joking, but like I like this powder, and I just go in and kind of like dry up my lips with the powder. This is the Morgan Girl eyebrow pencil, but I usually use it as a lip liner because I feel like it's nicely dark and it just kind of like lines my lips in a very nice way. I cannot remember the name of this black lipstick, but I've had it for quite some time and the name has like rubbed off, but it's so good because I use it to kind of like line my lips. Then I grab my Davis number 18 once again, and I use it to go above the black lipstick and just kind of create like an ombre effect. Up next is this red little eye pencil that I use in preparation for this little nude babe that's going to come at the center and just kind of like give this whole lip its whole, you know, kind of look. Cannot have a complete look without some lip gloss, so I go in with my lip maximizer and I just dab it. Then I grab my Morgan Girl eyebrow pencil once again, but now I use the other side to lock everything in. I go with my IA setting spray. Oh, that's a bit too much, but yeah, then I'm gonna wear these cute little earrings and voila. All right, hope you enjoyed. Bye.